guys, it's Miss Andrea. How are you doing? I hope you had a really good Thanksgiving. Today we're going to make peppermint fudge. So I will link the original description in the original recipe in the description. We changed it a little bit. We halved it. Hopefully you had smaller get-togethers this year, so we're doing one that makes 6 instead of 12. Alright, and also we're going to use candy canes. So what we need to do first, first off, make sure you have an adult help you with this, because it involves cutting and it involves boiling. Alright, so this will be a nice family program. But you can start by taking anything sort of heavy. Doesn't have to be a hammer. This is just the top to a water bottle. Don't get crazy. And smashing the candy canes, right? Now, this is what you're going to get, but you're going to get 6 of them. I pre-smashed a bunch of mine, but just to show you. So, watch your fingers. You don't even need to hold it down. Super easy. Just watch your fingers. If you don't want to hold it down, it does not have to be perfect. This is just what goes on top of everything. So here is our bowl. So this is our 6th candy cane. There you go. Alright, so with the Hershey Kisses, you're going to get 15 Hershey Kisses. It's going to come like that. So your job's going to be to unwrap them. And then your parent, guardian, whoever you're doing it with, is going to cut it into quarters. Alright? So just like they take the knife, and boom, just cut it. Cuts easy. I would do it on a paper plate or a cutting board. Because if you do it on glass, you're going to be smashing the glass left and right, right? Alright. So that's kind of the prep work that's involved. And now we get to the good stuff. So if you have parchment paper, use it. It's either parchment paper or wax paper. I don't have that when we're working off, what's in the house. But what I did is I have a non-stick pan and I sprayed it with a bunch of Pam. Because when you're making fudge, it's going to stick because, fudge is kind of sticky. So in here, so do that first. Put the parchment paper in first. And then you're going to get, because you don't want to forget that, right? You're going to get a big bowl. And you're going to put your white chocolate chips. You should have got about half a bag. And put it in a big bowl. And then with that, the marshmallow fluff. Now the brand that we used was Jet Puffed. So if you have any allergy concerns, this is the brand. And it came in a little cup. So what you can do is get a big metal spoon and put it right on top of your chocolate chips. This is the hard part because it's all sticky and gross, but it'll be delicious. Right. You can also, which I'm going to do in a second, grab a secondary spoon to get it off your first spoon. So let me know in the comments what you did on Thanksgiving. You know what my favorite part of Thanksgiving is? Watching the parade when Santa comes at the end. And then it really feels like the holiday season. Although they're already playing Christmas music on the radio, which is a little crazy. But I like it. Alright. That, and again, secondary spoon. Just make your life a little easier. So there's those. Okay. So we're going to set this aside, and then we're going to move over to the stove, and we're going to have to boil stuff. But what you guys can do is you can mix this stuff, pour it into the pan, and then let the grown-up in your life do the actual boiling. Alright, so now that you're over by your pan, like I said, you guys can dump stuff in and then the adult can boil it. So what you want to put in is half a cup of sugar, a quarter teaspoon of salt. There's that. Oh, they match. Look at that. A quarter cup of butter. This should be interesting once it's done. And then you also want a quarter cup of heavy cream. Open that up. There we go. Pour that right in. Looks like ice cream. Don't eat it. This will be gross. First, it's got to cook. Alright, so the adult in your life will then put it on medium. And it's got to boil. So it says in the directions, put all that in a bowl, or no, excuse me, in a pan, on medium heat until it starts to boil, and then cook for 5 minutes. Alright, so I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Alright, so see how it's boiling? What I did before it started boiling too was kind of mix everything together so that that little glop of butter would mix into the sugar. And also while you're doing this, since you had, you know, the butter out and the heavy cream out, put those away in the fridge. And right now I've been cooking up for 2 minutes, so 3 more minutes. You just don't want the sugar to get stuck on the bottom, because that'll be a problem. Alright? So if you see it starts getting stuck, or just keep mixing, right? So once you're done with this, we're going to pour the hot stuff. So again, the adult in your life is going to take the hot stuff, and we're going to pour it into the bowl that, remember, we put the chocolate chips into? And then if you have a mixer, take the mixer out now. So you can mix it all together nice and smooth. Alright. And I know at the beginning I didn't say everything you needed, but I will put a list in the description of what you need. But what's the most important part? The Hershey Kisses. Alright, I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Alright, time to put the hot stuff in, right? So, well, before I pour it in, that's what it looks like. Basically just looks like melted butter. Pour that into here. So it really looks like it reduced down, right? I've seen that on the cooking shows. You guys watch the cooking channel at all? Used to love watching Chopped and Iron Chef America. Alright. Pour the hot stuff in the bowl. And let's mix, huh? So the heat from the mixture is going to melt your chocolate. Okay, so make sure you put it in right when it's hot. Otherwise, it won't melt. I'm always afraid to put the mixer on high. I don't know why. But this you can help with. You can have a parent do, whatever you're more comfortable with. But definitely have them help. Make all the sound effects you want. But this is like the fudge base. Right? Ooh, it's coming out nice. You basically just want to keep doing this until it's smooth. Again, you can change the settings. Alright. Oh my goodness, the whole thing's shaking. Turn it down slowly so it doesn't just spasm. Alright, you guys might want to do yours a little longer. Let me do a little bit more. but I also have faith in you that you can keep doing this. Just a little bit. And again, down. That is ooey gooey. So what I would do is put this. Want to say, can I get the other one? Yes, I can. Put them right in this thing. Maybe a little more gracefully than me. What do you think? Alrighty. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your Hershey Kisses and you're going to put 3/4 of them in. You can guesstimate, right? Because you want to save some for the top. So you're going to put most of them in, but not all of them. And you're just going to fold them in. Stir it up. So now that it's like a fudge, you got to really put some muscles into it, right? Again, we probably could have mixed it a little longer if you want to do that. It's perfectly fine. Alright. There's that. And now, this looks really good. You know what? I grew up... There it is, my pan. Don't lose your pan. I grew up really enjoying white chocolate. So this is like perfect. Let's see, can we do this so I don't have the bottom of my bowl to you? Probably not. It's alright. It'll only take a second. So it says a 9x9 pan, but since we made a smaller amount, if you want to use a smaller pan, you can, obviously. I don't know if I have a smaller pan. I just, you know, spread it out as best as you can. So this is supposed to be for 6 rather than 12. There you go. So yeah, it won't cover the whole bottom of this pan. You might have a smaller pan in your house though. So take a look. And again, I'm going to put the original recipe so you have stuff to supplement this. Like Andy's mince you could add to it if you have more morsels. You could always do that as well. Just double everything that we just did in the recipe. So then you're going to put the kisses on top. And most important, the candy canes. This is one pink dessert. Alright, so when you're done with that, you put it in the fridge for 3 to 5 hours. How's that looking? Looks pretty good. You don't have to put it in the oven, so you don't have to worry about the empty space. Put it in the fridge 3 to 5 hours and enjoy. Alright, I'll see you guys later. It really shouldn't change much from this. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.